for this year's annual high school welding competition at Western Welding Academy. This weekend, Saturday, we're doing one on May 7th. So any of you guys tonight, we're not doing a Rate My Weld, unfortunately, but you can send us your welds and we'll do them next Thursday. But we're going to be doing a Q&A, and then you're good. You're good. And we're going to be doing a live today. Doing a Q&A, and also we're going to be just doing a tour of the school. How cool is that? You guys are actually going to get a live tour tonight of the school. Hopefully there's nothing too crazy out there that you guys haven't seen before. There's going to be a lot of sparks. There's going to be a lot of crazy cool welding talk. There's going to be welding trucks out in the parking lot we might be able to go see. Pipeline simulator. And then last but not least, we're going to look back over here and we're going to go through all kinds of the prizes. We're getting them set up. We got more and more products that we're going to be putting on them for the rest of the week, and so we're going to be able to show you guys the first class for our welding competition. Our high school competition is $20,000 scholarship. We're giving away welding hoods, welding machines, plasma cutters, all kinds of tools, swag from Western Welding Academy, Outlaw Leather hoods, Outlaw Leather swag. Second place high school is getting a $10,000 scholarship with the same. We're giving them welders, we're giving them plasma cutters. And then third place is a $5,000 scholarship to Western Welding Academy. And last but not least, the Open. The Open is pretty epic, and we'll get into this here in a little bit when we get some users, once you guys get in there and start commenting. The Open division this year is, quite frankly, the biggest biggest welding competition, at least the biggest payout in the entire country of the United States. The biggest payout. First place is getting $5,000. That's what I want to talk to you guys about tonight. First place winner of the Open gets $5,000. That's a lot of moolah. Along with all the swag, tools, welding hoods, swag, anything you guys can imagine is going to be part of that Open division. All you got to do is do a 5G weld for that Open division. High school division is going to be doing a 2G weld. But second place, don't think that we forgot you, because second place is going to be even epic too, because second place gets $3,000 cash and some swag and tools. And then third place is getting $1,000 cash. Everyone that shows up can fill out an application, or I don't even think they have to fill out an application. So everyone that shows up, every Open or every high school division class gets a scholarship from Western Welding Academy also. So you guys can just be a winner. If you want to come to Western Welding Academy, you can get a scholarship too, $1,000 just for showing up. On top of that, we're going to be doing raffles and all kinds of stuff this May 7th, this weekend. At Western Welding Academy. So that's pretty much it. If we have any comments, you guys, make sure to comment below, and we'll be answering them tonight. All the comments you can think of, any questions about the live, any questions about the welding competition or Western Welding Academy, or maybe our instructors. We're currently in second shift right now. James Packard is our lead shift instructor for second shift. But that's not just it. We have other instructors out there. We got Colton, or not Colton File, he's third shift. We got CJ Howard. I know all you guys love CJ. We got CJ out there. We got Tom Reed. Man, what else? Who else is out there? I think Carl was out there earlier. It's just a whole plethora of good, awesome welding instructors out there. So, and make sure you guys comment below. If you guys got anything you guys want to know about Western Welding Academy, make sure to comment below, because we're doing a Q&A tonight too. We're not doing a Rate My Weld, unfortunately, because we got to give you a little tour of what's going on with our high school welding competition. And then we're going to be also running out to the shop. We're going to go out there. We're going to show you how the booths are. We're going to show you our shop, how it's set up. Heck, we might even run out to the parking lot, out to in front in the simulator area, check out the pipeline simulator, where there's an actual real live pipe boom, side boom for welding pipe on pipelines out there, some machines set up so people can downhill. We're also doing a downhill event too at our high school welding competition this year. This Saturday, we're going to be doing a downhill event outside. So anyone outside, anyone that wants to come here and weld to fill their time, they can come weld on the pipe simulator, on the pipeline simulator, on the side boom. That's pretty epic. So I guess if we have any questions, if there's any questions, make sure to comment below. If you guys want to know anything about the school, if you guys want to know anything about me, James Packard, our staff at Western Welding Academy, just make sure you comment below so you can get your answers tonight on tonight's live. And then also just stay tuned, because we got a lot of cool high school giveaways. And then stay tuned if you got any other questions. Our live is going to get posted on YouTube right after this, so you can rewatch this live. You guys have any questions? So starting out in here, we'll come over here to first place. So first place open division is pretty cool. So first place is a 5G pipe weld. So what that means is the pipe's going to be sitting horizontally, and you're going to have to make a weld kind of in a vertical position, but it's 5G. So your pipe, it's the most common pipe position out there. That's why we do it. You'll puddle cap it with a 60-10 root, 70-18 hot pass, 70-18 fill, and a 70-18 cap. That's pretty easy. And the coolest thing about that is you're getting $5,000 cash. That's a lot of money just for one weld. That's $5,000 an hour. Not let alone, looks like we got wrenches here. We got all kinds of stickers, tools. We got some filler metal. Oh, look at that. Amplified pulled out the stops. Amplified Welding sent us a TIG rig, and I welded with James's rig earlier today with that Amplified rig, and this thing is a bad son of a buck. I love it. It's actually pretty nice, and I've welded with a lot of TIG rigs that have you know, dual hoses, and they're really heavy. Believe it or not, this guy, he's not that heavy. Pretty nice, honestly. After that, we got the Sawyer jack stands. Shout out to Sawyer. Shout out to Interstate Powertrain Systems. They got a lot of hand tools here. Napa Auto Parts here in Gillette really killed it this year. Tractor Supply, Harbor Freight. You know the gist. It was freaking awesome. All the people that donated this year was awesome, and not let alone Lincoln. Obviously, Lincoln. We love Lincoln. They're quite frankly one of the greatest welding companies in the world. They freaking donated a whole welding machine too. ESAB Welding. And ESAB donated a whole bunch of welding rod, so that's really cool. And then just stay over there. This is our sponsors list. We also had Stinger V. Fun fact about Stinger V. Stinger V is a Wyoming-made company here in Wyoming, actually in Pinedale, Wyoming, if I'm correctly. They donated a Stinger because they, I don't know, I love their Stingers, and they donated one of those for us. Teton Distributing, they donated us some Red Bull. So they donated us some fuel to work these late nights before the welding competition. That's pretty cool. That might have been a little bit of selfishness on my part. I wanted some free Red Bull, but it's going to be for the staff too. ESAB, obviously, they donated 2 plasma cutters, 2 weld machines, and a whole bunch of welding hoods. I don't know if you guys know anything about ESAB. They don't have the cool welding hoods like I run, right? They don't have the pancakes or the sugar scoop like James Packard runs, but they have a really nice hood, and they got my mad respect on it. It's called a Sentinel hood, and I think they donated some Sentinel hoods to this welding competition this year, and I'm not a huge fan, but if any other hood besides a pancake or sugar scoop, I'd go with that Sentinel. And they distributed it, and they sent it to us for this year's welding competition. They also donated all the low-high because ESAB makes the best 70-18 in the industry, hands down. If you guys don't think so, if you guys don't think it's the best welding rod, comment below and tell me your favorite welding rod. We also like that. Harbor Freight was awesome. Harbor Freight sent out some really nice, or a really awesome gift card. They donated $200 this year. That'll get you a nice welding machine. That might get you some welding hood or some gloves. That's cool. Tractor Supply, they donated this year with a gift card. That's awesome. The Holiday Inn is giving all discounts to all event content, to all the people coming to our event, all of the social media influencers. So obviously you guys know that Outlaw, coming, John King, all these great people. Stephanie Hoffman, she's coming. Shout out to the female welders out there. They're coming in, and so the Holiday Inn is giving us really good rates. They not only give us really good rates for our students while they're here at school, but they also give our vendors and stuff like that have to come in here and see us. They give us really good rates, so shout out to them. CK Worldwide, shout out to CK. They didn't quite pull out the stops like Amplified Welding did. It's quite a shame that a bigger company like CK can't outdo a smaller one here like Amplified, but we still appreciate everything CK does for us, and they donated 1 TIG rig. That's so super cool. It actually, second place open got that TIG rig, and it has that Superflex lead on it, that Superflex red hose that everyone wants. I love that. That's my favorite rig. So after that, we got a bunch of angle grinders and die grinders from Contractor Supply. So if you guys don't know what an angle grinder is, you're not a welder. If angle grinder is just a standard 90-degree angle grinder that all welders use. You're not going to be a welder without using one, and Tractor Supply sent us one. And then Contractor Supply, they donated a bunch of hand tools, Milwaukee sets, cool stuff like that. Shout out to them. And now I want to get into this one. AWG, American Welding and Gas. They're a local company here in Gillette, Wyoming. I've used them my entire career here. I always love the guys down there. Roger at AWG, I shout out to you. You are the reason that we come back every single year for sponsorships. We don't ask any other distributors locally for any crazy donations because we know you guys are always going to just pull out the stops and kill it this year. AWG, they donated some die grinders. They donated some 90-degree angle or 90-degree grinders, some Makita stuff, some tool sets, and then a little bit of hand tools. So shout out to AWG. We had Co-op, Norco. Norco, man, watch out. Norco donated 2 hats. That's awesome. Napa, I think they, quite frankly, might have donated the most. If you guys, as we're going through this here, we'll go over here to second place. Napa absolutely killed it. Looks like we got a star bit set, and look, we got more stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. We're not done yet. We're still setting up this table. So there's a lot more stuff that we're going to do it. But it looks like they got ratchet wrench sets, standard 5-piece, just regular old ratchets, combination wrenches, universal sockets, golly, a screwdriver set. They even donated a Napa bucket. So Napa really did help out this year, and it was awesome. Optrail, so they're another good welding hood company, I guess. They're almost, I would say, at par with ESOB. I love their hoods, actually. When I was in college, I actually won one, and I liked it, but it was a little expensive for the consumables. They donated a bunch of t-shirts, a banner, and 4 welding hoods, so that's cool. L&H donated some starter packs. So L&H is a big contractor here locally in Wyoming, and they donated starter packs. So a starter pack is basically a starter pack for you guys. If you guys are going to be in high school, if you guys need a welding hood, if you need a grinder, it's kind of a little starter pack, kind of like you get at Western Welding Academy, and it's all the essentials that you're going to need as a welder. So shout out to L&H. And then my favorite now here, maybe not because of its usefulness, but it's super cool. Midwest Tungsten. Midwest Tungsten is who we use for our tungsten. Shout out to John over there. He's awesome. Midwest Tungsten's been hooking us up for tungsten now for over 2 years, and we've had to warranty 1 whole piece of tungsten. If you can imagine about 50,000 pieces of tungsten, little tiny pieces of tungsten about this long and 1/8 inch in diameter. The quality control over there at Midwest is quite frankly the highest that I've ever seen out of any tungsten. And we've had to warranty 1 piece. So shout out to them. They donated a bunch of tungsten, a bunch of 332 for our high school competition. And they also donated a custom coin. So a solid piece of tungsten that has our logo on it, and it's made of tungsten. All you welders out there that know anything about tungsten, you know it's hard to put together. You know it's hard. It's very, very heat resistant. That's probably one of the coolest things that I've ever seen anyone donate, just because tungsten's really cool. It's a clean, heavy-duty material. I think it's sweet. We might be able to find it tonight. So we're also Yellowstone Vending. Shout out to them. They're doing a lot of the drinks and stuff for the event, so we can't do it without them. Lincoln Electric donated also, on top of a weld machine, they donated all the cellulose rod for the competition. They donated all the 5P and then the downhill rod. Your ARC 80s, your 8010, and your hippie rods, your cellulose rods. We all know Lincoln makes the best cellulose rods, and they donated for this year's welding competition. This Saturday, Lincoln donated that, and we just want to shout out and say thank you to Lincoln. Obviously, locally, the Maine Bagel. Maine Bagels donated all the refreshments and, well, not all the refreshments, but most of the coffee and donuts and bagels for the competition. So shout out to them. And then, last but not least, well, not last but not least, because there's a lot more going on, ladies and gentlemen, Rapscallions. Rapscallions is my favorite barbershop here in Wyoming, here in Gillette. They're actually judging our mullet competition. So not only do we love welding, we love mullets. Obviously, I don't have a very good one, but we got a lot of people coming for the mullet competition this year, and Rapscallions is doing free cuts. Certain amount of, you guys need to get on our website and check it out. We got a banner on there that gives you the details of them free cuts to see if you guys qualify for those free cuts. Pretty much anyone in that competition can get a free mullet from rapscallions. So they're putting on the mullet competition. T-shirt guy donated all the T-shirts, so that's cool. Walter, shout out to Walter. So Walter also supplies all the welding hoods. They supply, or the welding lenses for our students. We actually run Singles 240 HD because it's the best welding lens out there in the industry. Quite frankly, man, I can't thank Walter enough. We got all our abrasives. We get a lot of our abrasives from them, a lot of our wire wheels, and they're just an awesome company. We love them. They're epic. Kissick Oil, we love you guys. We want to shout out you. Lebanon Law, we want to thank you guys. Solzer, and then obviously some more in Starbucks. They're donating some coffee. That's cool. Maybe I'll get some Starbucks in the morning. Sawyer. Sawyer's another one I want to shout out. So Sawyer here, this is a B&B, but we'll run over here. I want to shout out Sawyer. Sawyer makes one of the best jack stands in my opinion. This thing is quite frankly the best jack stand you get. They donated a couple jack stands. They donated some wedges. They donated man, I couldn't even tell you. Some pipe clamps, some V-heads. They even donated some grinder stands and grasshoppers. That's freaking awesome. Shout out to Sawyer. They do a lot of cool stuff for us, and we love them. Interstate also is sending out some small tools, some grinders, some sweatshirts, and cool stuff like that. They're also sending out some guys to judge. So we have a lot of judges here, and our judges are usually independent, you know what I mean, for the open class. So there's no bias. There's no bias when we're shooting this. You guys, so there's no bias. There's no bias in this, and we always get out of town, not out of town per se, but third-party instructors or third-party people to inspect the welds for the open competition. So on top of that, you guys, I wanted to shout out Cyclone, Perkins, Amplified Welding, obviously, Baumgars, that embroidery place, Martin Brothers shirts, we're giving away some of them. You guys, I know you guys want some of those. Sign Boss, Select Arc, Prime Rib. Shout out old Sam out there. I want to say thank you for making the best steak in Wyoming. Well, the second best steak in Wyoming, because the best steak in Wyoming actually is made in Rosette at my house. But Sam at the Prime Rib, he makes the best. He makes the best steak prime rib you guys can get, and he donated some stuff to the welding competition. Blakeman Propane, Tiffany Robertson at the Buck and Ball, thank you. Olds Processing, they donated some hamburger for the night before. Pepsi, thank you, a shout out again for your drinks. Greg's Welding, one of my good buddies, Wes Roseland, is actually bringing out his crane from Greg's Welding. So Western Welding Academy not only loves welding, but we love America. So we're going to have a giant crane out there with one of the world's biggest flags, an American flag just blowing in the wind on Saturday, May 7th. And any of you guys that want to come to our welding competition, make sure to hit the link in the bio. Hit that link in the bio and fill out that application form. All you got to do is fill out a few questions and buy your ticket online because we're shutting down sales on Friday. So if you don't have your ticket bought by Friday, you might not get a spot. Now that don't mean you can't come and just sign up the day of, but if we sell out, you're out of luck, buddy boy. And $5,000 for the open place welding competition for that open, I wouldn't want to miss that. So back to that, Greg's Welding, shout out to them. Pacific Steel. Pacific Steel donated a ton of material. Last year, they always sponsored us. They're awesome. We can't thank you guys enough at Pacific Steel there. Cody at Pacific Steel, you are awesome. You've donated, they donated like, I can't remember, I think it was 180 foot of strap for your guys' high school welding competition, that plate test. So shout out to them. Matthew Dearman. This is where it gets really gets freaking crazy. Matthew Dearman literally, I think, has the most, I can't believe it. Matthew Dearman donated a whole beveling machine. If you guys know beveling machines, if you know anything about welding, Matthew Dearman is the standard of pipe beveling machines. You cannot get a better flame cut cage machine than Matthew Dearman. And they donated, I think it was, golly, I'm not sure. It just said, it's a 2 to 8 inch beveling machine. And you guys know, all you need is an SA200 and a beveling machine, and you can go make $5,000 a week. So that's pretty much half of it right there. I know that's a $1,200 or $1,500 beveling machine. They also donated a tripod, Some torpedo levels, pocket levels, pipe center finder, raffle prizes, the saddle machine, obviously, some spacers, and they're showing up with their truck too, so that's cool. Magnum reels. They're gonna be able to ship, but they're not gonna be able to get to give the they're giving us I think some reels, but they won't be at the competition, but we're gonna ship them out later. Kohler Meats, Red River. Thank you, Red River. Shout out to Red River, the best welding company in Gillette. And then some other ones like Mia Share, and then the original Pancake Hood. The original Pancake Hood is kind of cool, and we'll go talk about it. Here we go. Here, this is first place original Pancake Hood, and this thing is epic. I don't know if you guys know anything about pancake hoods, but the original pancake hoods, probably my second favorite. My first favorite is probably a Sarge's. These are cool, but I don't really dig the way these are designed, but they're nice hoods. They're quality, and I think they're made in America. Yep, Indiana. So these hoods are made in Indiana. That's pretty cool. They donated a lot of cool stuff. So let's get on over here to second place. Obviously, second place is getting $3,000 in cash. So second place, that's a lot of moolah. It's a lot of money. Second place, they get cash. Along with that, it looks like they're getting some jack stands. Looks like they're getting some more of them. Ooh, that's an Optrel. They're getting an Optrel hood. They're getting hats. Obviously, some gloves from Western Welding Academy. They're getting Outlaw stuff. Looks like we got a Milwaukee angle grinder in there. A B&B jack stand. Just a B&B jack stand, like a whole jack stand. That's cool. A file, some cool stuff like that. Ratchet wrenches, and like I said, CK just pulled out the stops. You know, that one TIG rig they donated to our welding competition. We can't be more thankful. This is going to be epic. They got that for second place. So let's come over here to third place, and let's see what that consists of for the welding competition. Man, I don't know if all of this is going to third place, but this is third place, and the stuff on the floor is raffle prizes. My voice in the back of my head said that the prizes were raffle prizes. But Stinger V, I don't know. This should be for first place because I think this is the best Stinger. But third place got a Stinger V. Wedges. Oh, golly. That embroidery place looked like they stepped up their game. Look at that hat. I think I might try to win third place. I like that hat. Standard stuff, tape measure, Sawyer bucket, some starter kits. Ooh, a Makita. That's my favorite grinder. Standard stuff, looks like a screwdriver set. Pretty cool. Awesome. Oh, and then just the cherry on top. $1,000 cash. So third place gets $1,000. That's pretty epic too. But we all know what you guys came here for. First place, $20,000 scholarship for Western Welding Academy. That's first place high school. First place high school welding division is a 2G plate test. Open root, 60-10 root, 70-18 hot pass, 70-18 fill, 70-18 cap, 2G position. That's where your plate is sitting horizontally, or your weld's going to be run horizontally. A lot of people call it horizontal. And your plate's going to be sitting vertically, and you're going to make a weld right there. Open root, pretty standard, pretty easy test. All you guys got to do is bring your standard PPE stuff, your safety glasses, welding hood, your welding jacket, and a good work ethic and some skill, and you can win this $20,000 scholarship. So not alone does that, you're also going to get a starter pack down here from Norco from L&H. Looks like they get a Sawyer jack stand, a plasma cutter, so that's cool. The original pancake welding hood. They're going to be getting some Outlaw welding hoods. Ooh, dang, I ain't seen this yet. So from the man himself, John King, looks like we get a belt buckle from John King, so that's cool. John King belt buckle for first place. Pliers, hand tools, ooh, ratchet wrenches, another welding machine, that's cool. Welding hood, looks like a DeWalt impact set, some standards, some more stuff. Western Welding Academy hat. Then we got a jacket in there, a welding jacket from Western Welding Academy. And then, $20,000 scholarship. That's a lot of scholarship. That's dang near a whole scholarship to come to our all-around pipe program. If I was you, I'd come here. All right, so it's going to be a little tight. So we're going to run around over here to second place, and we're going to talk about second place now. Second place is $10,000. $10,000 for second place. Scholarship, $10,000 scholarship. You guys don't want to miss out. Jack stand. We're getting Welding hoods. We got the gloves from Western Welding Academy. Looks like we got a CK Worldwide jacket. Oh, my son that goes to Western Welding Academy. Is this for the moms out there? That's for second place. Sledgehammer, another welder. This is a TIG MIG stick welder from Firepower. This is pretty epic. TIG MIG and stick. It's got a lot of. This is a big dog. This is a 220 amp machine. It looks like. That's quite a lot of machine right there for you guys. I might hit up the winner of that and try buying it from them. And then we'll run over here to third place. I see a really cool hat I kind of want. So I guess I take that back. CK not only donated one welding rig, TIG rig, but they totally redeemed themselves with a CK hat. That's a good looking hat. I don't know about you, but I don't know. I might want to win third place if I could win that hat. Too bad they didn't donate another welding TIG rig, but the hat's totally redeemable. So third place gets a welding hood or a welding machine with a JK magnet. That's cool. Hoods, regulators, hats from Interstate Power Systems, John King hat, shirt, Blood, Sweat, Tears hat, a DeWalt grinder. Dang, that thing's nice. Some more hats from JK Welding and Norco. And yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty all-around awesome welding competition. So not alone that, we got some welding machines, we got some grinders, we got welding hoods, we got gloves, we got gobs of stickers and hats. Look at that. I think this is John King. That's a John King hat. So these are all raffle prizes. Welding hoods. Looks like, oh, there's that Sentinel I was telling you guys about. What's this? What the heck? A gas pony. Oh, nice. So a torch set just as a raffle prize. So anyone that comes in the door gets a raffle ticket and they'll get a chance to win this stuff. Speed glass. Love that. Here's that Sentinel you guys I wanted to show you guys. So this is like a freaking $500 hood, and I guess it's going to be a door prize. So hopefully my friend Alex shows up to the welding competition this year and wins this epic hood. You'll also be able to get, more welding machines, another John King hat. There's another hood. A slightly used TIG rig. And then obviously there's more, we're getting them day by day and it's going to be epic. So if you guys got any questions about this year's welding competition, or if you guys want to sign up, make sure to just hit the link in the bio and you guys can sign up and buy your ticket, because we're only selling a certain amount of tickets. We're only selling 500 this year. So if you don't get in there before Friday, we can't guarantee you a spot here Saturday, May 7th. All you got to do is hit that link in the bio and buy your ticket. Do you have any comments?
We just had questions about what is the welding comp and how to enter.
Yeah. So the welding competition, we have two classes. We have the high school division, which is a 2G plate test. That consists of a 2G plate, 3/8 plate. You're going to have it. It's already going to be pre-beveled. All you got to do is throw a land on there and put a root in it, a hot pass, fill, and a cap. 3-bead cap preferably, and make it the nicest weld you can. And you guys can win first through third. Also, all of our high school students are going to get a scholarship for $1,000 just for showing up. Our open division is a 5G weld. A 5G weld for an hour worth of work and $5,000 cash, tools, and swag. That's pretty epic for first place. Third place is $3,000, and then last but not least, or second place is $3,000, and then last but not least, third place is $1,000. And we're giving away a lot of tools and stuff to go with that. So that's pretty much all for our welding comp. We got a lot of little stuff coming in more and more. If you have any more questions, you guys can always go to our link in our bio to sign up. You can always, message us on Instagram. You can always call the school. You can call our main office there to figure out how to get your ticket. It's going to be pretty epic. It's going to be awesome. What do you guys think? I don't know. Should we go out to the shop? Does anyone have any comments? Nothing that they want to know? All right. So starting out here, this is This is the office. This is where the magic happens on day one at Western Welding Academy. Right here we got the instructor office. James hangs out in there. Chase Chase is our lead first shift. James Packard is lead second, and then Colton Files lead third shift. So they hang out in there. They they have a weekly meeting, discuss issues and try to make it a better overall experience for the students. Obviously, here's the front desk. This is the hand program. I don't know if you guys can see this very well, but this hand program is Tyler and I designed it basically for the students and students only. So if you're a hand out there on the job, you're going to have a certain criteria that you're going to have to make. Oh, I got a question.
Our Swanson65 from YouTube or Instagram, I think, says, I am coming May 7th.
Uh-huh.
Would you guys be able to help us during the welding class?
Yeah, you're coming on Mr. Swanson on YouTube. So if you're coming on May 7th to our welding competition at Western Welding Academy, yeah, I mean, if you want some help, we can't weld it for you, but we can always advise you before your competition. Just come hit me up. We'll be here on Saturday, May 7th, and we can always help you out with any questions or anything you got. It's going to be pretty epic. The judges are awesome people, so it should be pretty simple. Back to the hand program. We designed this for the students. Basically, when you're a hand, you don't show up to work late. You don't show up drunk to work. You work really hard. You're a proficient welder. You don't bust any weld tests. Well, we designed this for the students, and we have something really, really cool coming up, and it involves something free. And it's about a $20,000 product that we're giving away to the hand program. Every year we give away something cool. Eventually we want to give away a welding truck. So these are for students. So if the student's a hand and they meet the criteria, they'll get put in a drawing. Just students of Western Welding Academy, they'll be put in a drawing so they can put in a randomizer. You guys know how it goes. And the winner will get something, one year maybe it'll be a weld machine, maybe the next year it'll be a whole welding truck, maybe even 10 years from now it'll be a whole house, who knows, whatever. That's the hand program, very condensed, very small, and every student is eligible in Welder 5 to qualify to be a hand. And if you go to Western Welding Academy, it's pretty easy to be a hand in general. So, there you go. I want to show you guys one more thing over here. This is one of my good friends' saddle. Mrs. Liza Burnett. Hopefully I can say your name on here. I did, I'm sorry. Liza, this is her saddle. She thinks Western Welding Academy is Western, and she wants everyone to feel at home here in Wyoming. So she brought in her saddle, and I think that's just really cool. Our lead instructor, Chase, and I think the rest of his students on first shift actually built the stand. We got old James Packard's old pair of boots down here. I don't know. I just think it's something kind of cool that you guys out there in the social media universe should know about. And yeah, so that's what you should feel right at home here in Wyoming at Western Welding Academy. Yeah, if you guys want to come to welding competition this Saturday, go hit that link in the bio. It'll give you all the information, and you can buy your ticket on there. So let's run out to the shop. You guys want to see the shop? It's nice and clean in here today. So this is the break room. So the shop is going to be a little loud, so make sure you guys cover your ears. You guys are all right. Make sure you cover your ears because there's going to be grinding, there's going to be sparks. I got my lead instructor out there, James Packard. I got all kinds of cool, about 55, 60 students out there just grinding away. I got tool room people. I got a lot of stuff going on out there, and I'm super excited. Come on with me, let's run outside. Unless we got any questions, hold on before, because it's gonna get loud. I wanna make sure if you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below. No questions, we're gonna run outside. So, this is the first thing I wanted to talk about. Come on in here real quick and check it out. This is the machine we're giving away, the hand program this year, for the student that is a hand. Someone lucky is going to get this machine for the hand program, and I just think that's super sick, super awesome. Man, I wish I was a student at Western Welding Academy. It's a 350 Pipe Pro. I don't know if you know about a 350 Pipe Pro, but our president, Tyler Sassy, helped design the 400, and I think the 350 too. He went in there, you know, went into his mouth breathing and really designed how to get that arc characteristics with that dynamic dig. Basically made it designed to where people like me can actually weld good. Back in the day, you know, you'd have to weld the Lincoln, and that Lincoln was kind of like a grumpy old lady. Some days it'd weld good, some days it'd weld bad. You know, some days you can't even make a nice weld with it. So Lincoln kind of followed suit with Miller, but Miller really pioneered that design, and that's that Pipe Pro, and that's our hand program for this year. No other school in the world does this, and one of our students every year is going to be getting a machine, whether it be an engine drive, whether it be a welding truck, whatever. Maybe it'll be a second-gen welding machine next year, who knows. Pretty epic. So starting out here, we have our front booths. So we got booths 1 through 20 here. Pretty nice. If you guys notice, this is there's a lot of space out here. A lot of cool things to do. This is where we have our safety meeting every day. So our safety meeting is, you know, just like you would on the job. You're going to talk about issues. You're going to solve problems as a group. And one of the coolest things we do when we have our safety meeting is we say the Pledge of Allegiance. So we hang up a flag in here, obviously. We have them everywhere at Western Welding Academy because we love America and we're not afraid of it. And all our students aren't required, but all our staff, we're super proud of it, and we say the Pledge of Allegiance every single day. Actually, 3 times a day on all 3 shifts, we say the Pledge of Allegiance. So that's pretty epic. This is the main alleyway. You can run back and forth. Like I said, again, it's super spacious, super nice. Like, it's not crammed in like a lot of welding schools. You're in Wyoming, baby. It's wide open spaces out here, and that's what Western Welding Academy is. And this is our tool room. Our tool room attendant is out in the parking lot. Let's run in there real quick and give it a check out. Check out our tool room. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below. I'll answer them tonight because we're doing one. I apologize for being so loud, but we're in the shop today. So make sure you guys comment below. So we're going to go into our tool room here. So any student, this is what they don't see. This is the side of the tool room that our tool room attendants manage. Anything you can think of in here. Outlaw leather hoods, arm pads, welding rods, TIG rod, Osborne abrasives, Walter abrasives, face shields. I mean, shoot, you can't imagine what else. Another cool thing, we got pre-cut material under here. So if you guys come down here, we got stacks and stacks of material. I don't know about you guys in your welding schools, but you guys probably got to go hunk off a chunk every time you want to weld on something. Well, you know, cutting is cool and that's important, but we're here to be welders. We got to be a welder actually before we become a cutter, right? And so we have plate and pipe cut up in here for our students. Just like this. Just like this. You want it? You're all right. You need something? So just like this guy, he's going to come up here and he's going to ask for something, just like at school. And then the tool room attendant will be here and he'll give him something. What do you need, dude?
1/8 stainless rod.
1/8. How many do you want?
4.
Where's your stubs?
Oh, the back of that.
You're supposed to show me your stubs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How many?
Just 3.
3?
Yeah. I'm saving it for after.
You're saving it for after?
Yeah.
There's 2.5 because I didn't want to open up a new package. So,
That's fine.
yeah, yep. So that's how easy it is. The student just can come up, ask for some, and he gets it out of the tool room. He also can get these super amazing bevels. I want you guys to see this. Right here, that's part of the reason why Western Welding Academy, on top of the amazing students, amazing instructors that we have, look at that bevel. Our students get a weld on these bevels. Some people can't even afford these bevels. Our students get a weld on them every single day. From 2-inch all the way up to 8-inch pipe. That's pretty epic. So we have grinders in here, you know, typical stuff. Welding rod, rod ovens, tools, you know, repair stuff. We got our cellulose rod. Look at all them CK TIG rigs. Man, that's like $10,000 in CK TIG rigs right there. That's pretty sweet. Oh, we got another guy up here. Do you want something, old son? Got someone else wanting something. What do you need, dude? 60-10?
Yeah.
So just like that, we're on a live.
Okay.
So just like that, a student can come up to the window and we can give them out rod. You got your stubs, old son?
Yeah.
Can you get me your stubs? So if anyone has a question about how we run the tool room, how we run the class, just comment below because we're doing a Q&A tonight too. So if you have any questions about Western, just comment below. There you go. So I'll dump this out in here. There wasn't 50. How many do you need? Is it your second day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What are you on?
Overhead.
Overhead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Overhead 60-10. How you feeling? What's your name? You want to say hi to your mom and dad?
Sure.
Here. What's your name?
Jackson.
Jack?
Jackson.
Jacqueline. Where are you from?
Colorado.
Oh yeah, Colorado. What part?
Springs.
Oh yeah, nice. I worked in Colorado a lot, about 3 years.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. And you're on not open road. You're on 60-10 beads on plate.
Yeah.
Overhead.
Yep.
And it's day 2.
Yeah.
I say you're killing it. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Stay out of the fire. Yeah. So that's pretty much that for the welding rod. Here's some more bevels over here. These are our 8-inch bevels I was saying. We don't just do the 2-inch, we also do the 8-inch too. So the students get a weld on that. Look at that bevel, my goodness. I don't know about you guys, but if I was gonna go to a welding school, I'd want to go to Western Welding Academy so I could weld on that all day. That'll make you a real welder. Other schools will make you a grinder. Western Welding Academy makes you a welder. Just saying. So then we also got our miscellaneous. We got our TIG stuff. We got our, soapstone, flashlights. All our students get a flashlight, so that's cool. I was gonna blind you, but I can't. We got mirrors. The students all get mirrors, little hand tools, stuff like that. Pretty much anything you want. We got the Irwin vice grips the students can get, stingers, cutters for their TIG wire. Obviously, a Tweco stinger. Simple stuff. Levels, pipe files, hammers, crescent wrenches. Oh, it looks like they upgraded. Looks like they're giving a crescent wrench / hammer. You guys ever seen one of these before? So this is a crescent wrench. So you can adjust your bolt, and then it's got a hammer on it too, so you can whoop on a freaking bolt or a piece of welding rod or a wedge. That's pretty cool. Multi-use tool. That's awesome. Our students get all this stuff for free. Well, not for free. It's in their tuition when they come to school at Western Welding Academy. We got vice grips. We got tape measures. We got wire brushes, squares, Midwest tungsten. One of our very, very humble sponsors of our welding competition on May 7th here at Western Welding Academy. Our high school welding competition. They donated a bunch of stuff. Go check them out. Midwest tungsten, Walter grinding discs, Osborne flap wheels, Osborne wire wheels. Pretty epic. Awesome. A lot of cool stuff. There's more and more in here, but we can't get into that. We got one more guy we're going to give some stuff to. He came up to the tool room, and then we'll go take a tour of our booths. What do you need, bruh?
I need some rods, bro.
7018? Or just 7018?
Yeah, just 70.
Just 7018. How many you want?
What's that?
How many you want?
Handful, that's fine.
What's this? A mustache?
Can't grow one, so I gotta fake it till you make
Oh
it.
yeah. We're live on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Do you want to say hi to your mom and dad? Are they on YouTube or anything?
My mom, my dad.
What's your name?
Turner Ray.
Turner Ray. Oh yeah, nice. Well, how long you been here?
A little over my first month.
Oh yeah, what are you doing right now?
Practicing some 5G for the comp this week.
Oh yeah. Do you know how much they're giving out?
Good bit of cash.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be epic.
Nice bit of cash.
Yeah, yeah. Heck yeah. Well, keep it up, dude. Yep.
This is, I was supposed to turn that back
Oh,
in, so that's
okay.
your guys' too.
All right. Thank you. I'll just leave that there for them to deal with. And if you guys got any questions, make sure to comment below. So that's our tool room. Let's see if we can go find an open booth. So these are our booths. Oh, perfect. The first one we come to. Check it out. So these are our booths. If you notice, they're really nice, really spacious booths. This is one of our Lincoln booths. Standard Lincoln machine. We got our gases ran in here so you can TIG and you can MIG in here. We got a really nice setup here with the clamp. I love this design because our students can clamp their pipe in there really, really quick. They don't got to mess around and tack it. Bam, they got it clamped in there, they can weld. And then it also adjusts. So if you're on a 60, you can weld your 6G. If you want to tack it up in a horizontal position, you can tack it up, and then you can throw it over here in a 6G, or you can throw it in a 5G, whatever you want. But I really like this design. It's really nice. It works really well. On top of that, like our Lincoln machine, Lincolns are just freaking beasts. They always perform. They always turn on. I love them. And that's the booth pretty much. There's standard stuff, like a grinder holder, lighting, really, really nice lighting. I got a question.
While we're in here, someone was wondering why the students need to bring their stubs.
Yeah, so one of the biggest things out there when you're getting out in the world from YouTube, I think, we had a question. Why do our students have to turn in our stubs? Our students have to turn in their stubs because out there in the world, out there in the real workplace, you got to be accountable. You got to be accountable for your actions. And if you don't burn your welding rod all the way down, if you don't use your grinding wheel, if you're not safe and you're not accountable, you're not going to be a good employee. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to succeed in life. So our students need to turn in their welding rod when they want new welding rod. It's all part of the reason we do that is so we can get them a job and they can be workplace ready when they want to when they leave Western Welding Academy. So they need to turn it in when they're done with it. Pretty simple stuff. When you get on a big job like a new power plant, stuff like that, you're gonna have to turn in your welding rod anyway. Every single welding rod you got to turn in, and it's just part of our way to make you men and women out there the best career-oriented ladies and gentlemen that you can be. So we'll run out here and we'll go check out the Lincoln booths. We got a guy over here. Let's just come down the row here. Looks like he's putting open rut 6G, 6010 rut. Pretty epic. He's coming in to attack there. Should we mess with him? I bumped you, I'm sorry. He's probably mad at me. So that's our Lincoln boots. Here's our Miller boots. We got a bunch of Miller boots. Our machines are really nice. Run a remote to adjust the amperage. We have our new booths back here. And if you guys notice, it's not really smoky here at Western Welding Academy. We got really nice ventilation. Safety first, obviously. You got to wear your safety glasses, and you got to have your, your ventilation so you don't inhale them fumes. Them fumes aren't going to kill you, but enough of them are going to mess you up. So you got to watch out. You got to be careful of them fumes. So pretty nice booths. Same standard setup here. Really big, really spacious. Look how nice of a booth that is. It's not just janked together. One thing I'd love for you guys to look at the walls. They're made of steel. A lot of welding schools out there in the world build their walls out of plywood, and I mean, whatever, it deadens the sound. I don't really believe in that, so I think that's kind of chintzy. I wouldn't do that if I owned a welding school, and that's why we have steel walls here with really nice ventilation. You can hear that ventilation just ripping through here. Here's one of our simulators here at Western Welding Academy that our students get to weld on. They can weld on 8-inch all the way down to 2-inch pipe in this simulator here. I don't know about you, but that's real world stuff right there. They clamp their weld up. They got to make a weld in there. They got to clamp it in here, make a weld down on the bottom. We also have mirror simulators. We also have pipeline simulators outside, and maybe if it's not too windy, we'll run outside. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to comment below because we're answering questions. Yeah. We'll probably go to about 7:15-ish, just after 7, depending on how many comments we got below. Trying to find, oh, let's run back here real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I want to show you our one of our tube wall simulators. So a boiler tube is out there in the industry. That guy's working on stainless steel. Is something that you're going to weld on in a power plant. So a power plant is the reason you and I can plug in our cell phones tonight and have air conditions. You got a nice weld for me? You do? Yeah. I'll be in there in a second. Let me check this out real quick. So fold your flaps back, old son. So in a power plant, you're going to have to weld on old pipe. Well, we got this simulator set up in here between two booths. So over here's my partner's booth. He can weld over there, and I can weld over here on the same piece of pipe, just like you would on a boiler in an actual boiler situation. This is actually out of a local boiler here, a Black Hills boiler in Gillette, Wyoming, and we have it welded into the booth wall here. You won't see that at any other schools. It's because our welding instructors are real welding instructors. They didn't go to college. They didn't stay at home while, you know, the wife kept them at home because they were afraid to travel. They're real welders. They've traveled, they've done amazing things in their life, and now they're here at Western Welding Academy giving back to their students. And this is one of the ideas that they had. It was freaking awesome. Shout out to the Western Welding Academy students. Or shout out to Western Welding Academy instructors. Oh, that guy left me, but so here, if you guys want to check this out, we have a guy set up here welding stainless steel. So like I said, we have the argon ran into our booths up here, and this guy's welding stainless steel. So he's got this thing on a purge, and he's got his gas ran in here, and he did it wrong, actually. I probably ought to tell him when he gets back. You always want to purge on the bottom of your pipe. So you're going to purge on the bottom of your pipe here, and you're always going to vent on top. So you're going to purge in here. The reason for that is you want to keep a nice clean bead in there, a root, open root. You want that root to kind of look nice and clean like this weld here. He's welding stainless. One of the processes here at Western Welding Academy, one of the processes out there in the real world that you as welders are going to have to learn how to weld if you want to be a real all-around pipe welder. So that's pretty cool. He's got his obviously standard stuff. That's a cool tungsten holder. So if you guys don't know anything about tungsten, wow, ooh, golly. That guy laid his tungsten back a lot. Pretty crazy. But that's how I actually like to weld when I'm welding Schedule 10. Real sharp point on there. That's a cool little tungsten holder that guy made. I suspect our lead instructor, Chase Smith, built this tungsten holder. So that's a booth here. This guy's working on stainless. I better get out of here before he gets back. Might yell at me. I should pinch his hose so his gas isn't working. That's pretty standard here. Like I said, everything's real nice and beautiful here. Real spacious, not real tight and cramped, and everything's safe at Western Welding Academy. And let's run outside real quick to the pipeline simulator and check that out. Oh, this is one of our instructors, CJ Howard. We're live on YouTube and TikTok.
Awesome.
So I'm just showing him some parts of the shop. I showed him the tool room.
Yep.
I showed him the booths. I showed him the Lincolns. I showed him the Millers, and then some simulators.
Pop rack?
I'm gonna hit that pipe back up on the way back in. I was gonna hit the pipe. Is it windy out?
It's Wyoming.
So that's CJ. He's one of our instructors. Yep. That's okay. See if you can relaunch it. Okay. Oh, probably lost internet. But yeah, we'll run out here. We'll cut by the pipeline simulator, and then we'll run into a couple more simulators and answer some questions. Man, that looks good. Golly! So this is our pipeline simulator. This is, I don't know, everyone's favorite simulator. This is, man, CJ did a really nice job on this. Wow. So CJ, one of our instructors, built this, and I'm just eyeballing his stuff. He built a really nice setup. But let's run down here. If you guys don't know what this is the side boom. So a side boom is used for pipeline applications. I don't know what else really. I mean, maybe a little bit of pipe plant stuff, not much else. You could do some structural work with it, I suppose, if you wanted to move stuff. Sometimes you can move dirt, but it's meant for laying pipe. It's meant for bending smaller joints of pipe and laying pipelines, laying long, long runs of pipe for miles on end. So our students can weld on this. Look at this pipe. This freaking thing is huge. 20-inch pipe, it looks like. 20-inch pipe and 16-inch pipe out here on the simulator here. Our students can back in their trucks and they can weld off of our big blues, or they can weld off their truck. Also, what we're doing here is we're getting set up for our welding competition on May 7th. So any of you guys that want to come in here and you guys want to weld off a welding rig, if you guys want to do something cool, you can come off this pipe here and you can come down here. CJ's got this prepped up really, really nice. Looks like we got 16-inch pipe here. If you guys look at this bevel here, he did a very nice job. You guys will be able to weld on both ends of this and both ends of that 20-inch pipe on May 7th here at Western Welding Academy for our annual high school welding competition. That competition is on May 7th, so anybody that wants to come win some money or wants to win some scholarships, like $20,000 in scholarships or $9,000 in cash, that's what we're giving away. You guys better be here May 7th. And then hit the link in the bio. If you guys want to be here, if you guys want to be part of that, make sure to hit that link in the bio, fill out that application, buy that ticket. That's pretty much it for the pipeline simulator. Everyone loves the pipeline simulator. Don't fall. Let's run back inside and let's just, if we got any questions, you guys can comment below, obviously, right there. This right here, I don't know if you guys know what this is, but in my industry, this is called the Porta-John, and this is Cole Barbaci, our first shift instructor. This is his main office right here. This is his secondary office, but he hangs out in there a lot, does his paperwork, eats his lunch here in the Porta-John. That's Cole Barbaci's office right there. Let's sneak in here and see if we can catch the tool room person. They're gonna get upset at me. They ran because we're on live, and so we're gonna run in here and see if we can catch them. Oh look, more of Cole Barbaci's. There's 4 offices there for Cole Barbaci. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. So this is our tool room. More welding rod, more bevels. Check that out. Golly. Ever seen more of a beautiful bevel than that? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool for just some money to invest in your future. That'll get you farther than any other welding school. I want to show you guys one last simulator, and then if you guys have any questions, dinner time. These guys aren't missing dinner time, are they? Look at them. It's dinner time, so they're gone. So that's actually lunchtime bell, dinner time bell for a second shift. They're gonna go have lunch for a half hour. They actually got to go clock out just like on a job. Probably shouldn't tell all of our secrets here at Western Welding Academy, but that's what differs us from all the other welding schools, is we treat this like a job. These students have to know what it is like to get out there in the real world and weld, because they're gonna make some serious money when they get out of here because of that work ethic. Just like our students, Jake Ford out there making $45 an hour, Sloan Nikolai, $8,500 in 1 week. They're gonna make all that money because of all that hard work they're doing here in the school. I wanna show you guys another one real quick. Oh, looks like we got a whole jumble of them back here. We got a guy in here welding. So this is a really, really good opportunity to see this. This is a pipe rack simulator. This guy's up here, he's welding up. Oh man, that's good looking. I think he's staring. Is that your weld? Hey, you want to be in this? We're live. What are you working on, dude?
Some 5G pipe rack.
What's your name?
Ellis.
Ellis?
Ellis, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's pretty. You rolling that, or are you welding it out?
I'm welding it out.
That's beautiful, man.
So I'm about to wash it with the 32.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You wearing your harness up there? It looks like.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got to wear your harness, and then you tie off, right? You got to put your harness on when you get up there.
Yeah.
Walk up that ladder, get up to the top. Is that what you're doing?
That's right.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I like that. And then have you done the 2G yet?
I did that one for stick. I'm about to do that one next.
You did the 2G?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick, yeah.
Good job, dude. Where are you from?
Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Good job, dude.
Thanks, man.
Love it. So he's in here welding. Back here we got some more simulators. Looks like they got them all piled up back here. We got a small restrictor. So this restrictor actually can clamp into the booths and they can make a weld in here. That's pretty hard to make a weld right there, and that's one of our simulators there. More two-wall, more pipe racks. Pretty cool. Everyone can do it in their booth. We have some really cool tubing bundles. So anyone that wants to weld in a tubing bundle, they have to get up in here and they have to weld on this pipe per se, or this pipe, and they can come up in here with a mirror and a small mini TIG rig and make a weld in here. That's pretty difficult for even me as a real welder. Students starting out, they're killing it because of our instructors. So that's pretty much us here at Western Welding Academy. There's a little bit of other stuff here. But if anyone wants to go to weld at Western Welding Academy, become a student, make sure to go to applytoweld.com, because if you go to applytoweld.com and fill out that application, maybe you'll see me one of these Mondays coming up. Oh, it's the unicorn. It's the unicorn. It's the unicorn.
It's a unicorn right behind that tree. Look.
It's the unicorn. So,
Danny, did you know at this school, if a student has their own welding truck, we'll let them pull up back and run their own equipment. So they
Really?
Look, oh, yeah. I got
is
one
that
back
guy
there
got
now.
his, oh really?
No, Sinjin, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great
What's
big
he
dude.
welding on?
Stainless, 4-inch stainless.
Stainless, off a welding rig.
Off of Lincoln.
I thought Miller's were better.
SA 200 all the way.
I agree. This might be a little on the spot, James, but
I'm on the spot. I like the spot.
you got a tip of the day or some words of wisdom, or maybe even just some inspiration from the unicorn for everyone at home?
I don't know about inspiration, but if you're going to do something, don't just be good at it. Try to be great at it. And always remember, there's someone better than you at it. So if you're trying to strive to be them, you'll be the best. How's that for on the spot? Pull that one right out of my hat.
There will always be someone
There's
better.
always someone better. Remember that.
Yep.
But remember, there's always somebody better than them too.
That's the joy of welding.
It is.
You always can get better, and you always can make more money.
You can
You know,
make a ton of it.
that's correct. That's why we love welding. But yeah, what are you doing tonight, James? It's probably your lunch, isn't it?
No, I had lunch. It's
Oh,
breakish.
gotcha. Hell yeah. Well, I just showed them. I showed everyone at home. I showed them. I got the mirror simulator to show them. I got the pipe racks. I got the mobile pipe racks. I got the bundles. I did the
Heartbreaker?
pipeline. Oh, we haven't shown them the heartbreaker. You want to? This is James. So James is a certified welding instructor, or certified welding inspector. So there's CWIs and CWEs. James is both of them. We like to call him Ice Baby
Okay, now this is
because he's got cold-blooded veins.
is my vein.
He's
Cold-blooded.
got ice in his veins.
So this isn't prepped quite properly, but we're gonna bend it anyways in the old heartbreaker. They call it Nate's heartbreaker.
So Nate built this as his resume on his first day, actually.
Ready?
So this is how our students get tested, right, James?
Yes, sir. Look at there. Look at her peel that stuff off there. Like I said.
Is that a downhill weld?
No, sir. That
No?
is a plate, I think 7018. Look at that.
Oh,
we didn't
yeah.
even prep it. It didn't break.
So our students made that weld.
Yes, sir. That was some of their
And that's-
scrap. They threw that one away. You ought to seen their good stuff.
Man. So that one passed.
That would have passed right there.
Just a scrap, just left over from a student.
Yep.
That shows that
no grind.
you were amazing, James.
Didn't even round the edges. Not
you-
me. It was,
you do your
it's
job.
It's my other. I don't do a whole lot. It's
CJ?
those other guys.
CJ?
Yep. CJ Howard.
Who else do you have
Carl,
on second
Connor.
shift?
I got Connor, CJ, Tom Reed, Big Tom,
Big Tom, the big scary
Yep.
man,
and myself.
and
Yes.
you.
Yep.
Heck yeah, that's a lot of guys. And then we got Colt File,
Whole file.
Chase,
Yes.
Cole Barba. I was showing them Cole Barbachi's offices out there. We got 6 now. Those little portable porta johns.
Yeah.
I was showing them.
Cole's office.
It's Cole's office.
That's
So,
where the magic happens.
yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that is nasty. One of them was pretty rough when I walked by.
You guys
Must've
can
been-
see the camera gals here cringing, talking about Porta John.
If they're gonna be around welders, you guys all know that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
You got to talk like a welder.
Yeah. Shout out to Byron Niemela out there in the face space. He knows what we're talking about.
Who?
Oh, one of our friends, Byron Niemela.
Niemela?
He's
BFF or
definitely not rough around the edges, but he's what you would call tough.
what? Tough, little rough, little
Yeah.
rugged.
So,
It's rugged.
but yeah, we didn't do a late my weld tonight
Why?
because we're doing a
Sure,
shop
We
tour.
just rated one.
Yeah, what would you rate that? Well, I mean,
All
pass
you
or
guys
fail.
on TikTok, FaceBase, Insta, Twitter, that's a 10 right there. What? Why? Why the faces?
oh, the camera ladies didn't agree.
They did. I know. With some
They
scout-
want to. They said they're like, "Will you teach me how to weld?"
sending daggers this way.
I was like,
Yeah.
"Why do you want? Why?" And I'm like, "I'm not teaching how to weld. I need to teach you how to do videos right first." And then they're like, "Well, they're giving away $9,000 cash to the open prize winners, the first through third, and I want to win some money."
You've shot enough footage. You should be able to watch it and know how to weld by now.
That is true. Anyone could learn how to weld on our YouTube channel.
right? Teach a monkey to weld anyways.
Heck yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. I'd show them the two-ball simulator. We got 10 more minutes, then we'll close this live up. It's about live time to be
Check
done.
out some rig trucks.
Should we run out to the parking lot?
I know there's one out back.
You want to show me it, James?
Shall we? Let's.
Shall we?
We shall.
Shall we? Darling?
Shall we? Darling.
Darling.
Come on, Buffy. They don't get it.
They don't. They're way too young, James. I discovered that Ace Ventura is not funny anymore.
I know, right? That's like my go-to comedy.
Right.
You can
Yeah.
do a Shaggy. Like Zoinks! Come on, Scoob!
Crocky, mate.
Cracky, mate.
Crocky, mate. Should we open up the door or just walk out it?
Danny, I think you'd like to know that Bo Barkley just said, yeah, let's see some trucks.
You want to see some trucks, Mr. Bosif?
Come on.
Ooh, baby. Oh, my
Beautiful Barkley.
goodness.
BE8 beautiful.
James, you can't be a real welder without mud tires. That's what they say, at least.
See, there's the old SA. I just got done welding off
Mhm.
this
We'll walk
with
this
that
way.
guy.
Oh, he was welding?
Yeah, he
What's he
was.
got? Ooh. James.
There's a hole right there, ladies. Be careful. TikTok,
It's a hole.
this is a hazardous job.
It's a whole.
It's not for
We're
everybody.
gonna have to file a near miss on that one, ladies and gentlemen.
We gotta do documentation. We gotta do paperwork.
That's a good looking a green light machine.
Oh yeah, cherry.
Man.
Krylon rebuild.
Yeah,
So nice.
the old Krylon lipstick on there.
Settle down, ladies. I think
Yeah.
this one's taken.
Yeah. Yeah. You TikTok girls out there, you stay
Easy.
away from this guy.
Easy does it. He's trouble.
He
Singe
is.
in his trouble.
I'm sure. Look at his truck. He's got. If he drives a Dodge,
He's up to no good.
yeah, he's probably fertile. Stay away from him. So that's one of our students. This is their break room, huh, James?
Yes, sir.
So they get to come out here. They get to, hopefully.
Did you show him the argon tank?
No, I mean, do they care? Do they really care about argons?
Why wouldn't they?
So-
so tell them about other schools. Got these little old bitty.
Yeah, true story.
So
Okay.
Here's
I'll let you
what
tell 'em.
here's what those less than stellar schools have. They got bottles like this for their argon in every little booth, and you got to change it out right every so often. We don't change our bottle. We have them roll up and fill our bottle.
I can't. What is this? How many is it?
36 Dewars or something.
36 doers?
Yeah.
I can't remember how many thousand. Well, 1,500 gallons.
Liquid argon.
Big old
We
sunbuck
do
right
some
there.
tagging around here. You can't do tagging without argon. We need a lot of it.
Yeah, Nathan Ponder did a really. Frick. Someone's got their TIG rig on.
I think argon sounds hollow.
Does it? I sure hope so.
Yeah, right.
I'm done. I hate lifting them damn doers around.
There's Jason Wood. I bet we
Uh-oh.
can sneak up on old
Should we
Mr.
get
Wood.
the giant man himself?
Yeah.
We got any other
Oh,
rigs? Oh,
Hey, Jason Wood.
he's running.
How's it going, fella?
He's leaving. Should we just show his rig off?
Yeah, we should.
He always gets the people he works with are like grumpy old men, and they always give him crap all the time. He
Did not
says.
drive it today?
Maybe he did it.
He's got his hood on.
Do we not have any other rigs around here? That's a cool looking rig. Should we look at that one? That one's cool. It's a short box.
It's a right-of-way truck.
Yeah.
Some of my good friends, that's all
That's
they'd
true.
use was short box single tire Dodges.
Yeah.
Put little old welding beds on them.
True story.
They could spin cookies on
You
the
don't
right-of-way.
really need more than one oxygen bottle. I don't care what anyone else out there
Oh, yeah.
says, really.
We're just checking out the rig truck.
Yeah. Nice truck, bruh. Terrible bed.
See you, man.
Oh, he got it cut out for a cone. You think a welder fits right between here, James?
I bet it would. Looks like they might have had one packed around in there.
Oh, yeah. Almost looks like
Looks
they
like
had
they-
it in there.
Looks like they killed something right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Set a welding truck on a rabbit. Sorry. Sorry, bunny lovers. Sorry.
No rabbits were harmed
No
in the
rabbits
making
were
of this
harmed.
video.
No rabbits are harmed. They were put down gracefully.
We're, it's loud over here, huh?
It is.
No more rigs.
Sounds like a right away.
Sounds like a right away.
There's Jason's. He was
Oh.
hiding it.
Oh, there we go. So this is one of our instructors. You got some feedback about the old
There he
Jason
is.
Woods,
There he is. Right
the
there.
Woodmeister. Is he running?
No, that's a different guy.
Oh, that's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is about 2 foot too short.
Yeah. Yeah, Jason Woods is about 8'7",
8 foot.
290.
Yeah, 8'7" with 150 pounds on his back, huh?
Yeah.
Freaking dude, freaking is a monster.
Nobody out there.
Dude, is that 7'3"?
That?
Yeah.
That is a 7'3".
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know about this,
Classic.
but yeah, it is a classic.
Classic.
They don't make these no. Well, they made an impersonation of one.
The gasser.
The
7'3" gasser.
This is this is. Except I hope you're not. I hope whoever owns this isn't pulling a fifth wheel that far up. No,
I
sir.
think they did once though. Before
Did
I
they?
got him, you can see a couple of
Oh, 2 of them.
couple of little whiskey dents up
We
there.
should turn this into a rig welder.
Yeah. Little
Never-
right away truck.
Rig welder rate my weld, huh? So this is Jason Woods, one of our instructors. Used to be my neighbor, James.
What,
Believe it or
kidding?
not.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yep. And then I moved back into the trailer park, and Jason stayed in the Ritz Carlton.
Well, if you're gonna live the life,
That's-
you might as well live in that place.
So he built this bed. I wish he was here to talk about it, but nice looking little bed Jason has here.
Oh.
Oh, he's doing his math.
Yep.
He's doing redneck ISOs, huh? This is nice. Did you ever do this, James? You never had the wood board back here, so you could the
I
mud
had
board.
my knack box up there between
Oh.
I could throw my crap between my machine and my
Gotcha.
knack box.
I always liked this because then you could like go to Menards and throw your groceries up there or whatever,
Yeah.
and it would.
Yep.
But I will say I've driven to Douglas 120 miles from Gillette with a foam coffee cup on the back of my bed with a 1/4 inch of coffee. Didn't even know it. Drove all the way to Douglas 120 miles, and guess what? That bad boy was still there.
That's
Dang
crazy,
near
man.
still hot. No, just kidding.
Yeah,
but
right. Well, you know, the coffee in Wyoming's a little hotter
yeah,
than everywhere else.
got to. Everyone's a lot tougher here too.
We are tougher.
He got a nice reel in the back here.
Even the camera girls are like, yeah,
Yep, everyone's tough.
everyone's
Everyone thinks they're tough.
tough
at
smelling,
least.
maybe.
That's nice. That's pretty cool. We got the police bike.
Cold Gabba?
Yeah. Well, we're about.
Are
We're
they
about.
not allowed to talk to us, or they only?
No,
get
they
to smell?
can.
She's back here like being real quiet.
I don't
shaking her
know.
head.
They're odd.
They're like not laughing. They're all.
We're allowed to talk, it only complains.
Yeah, that is true. They're women.
Oh man. Oh.
I just described a
Oh.
Lincoln as like a middle-aged woman. You know, they're great, but like, you know, cranky some days. They don't quite do exactly what you want
Their
other
hot
days.
flashes and their cold flashes.
Yeah.
Danny, I got a question for you.
You got a question?
Did you say we're allowed to talk?
You guys are allowed to partake in the live.
Are we allowed to talk now?
We're about done with the live. That's pretty much all we got. We got the Hall of Fame. James, all the
Went through Hall of
students.
Fame, went through the Jake Fords and
A little
Tyler
bit about the
Daughters.
hand program and
we showed them the hand machine.
yeah.
What else? What else we got?
I told them about the welding competition May 7th.
Got candy machines if you ever go to school and you're hungry. We got
Yep.
a place to eat.
Yep. That's
Got
about
water.
it.
We got water back here.
Got water.
We got water.
I like water. I love water.
Yeah.
You got any old job stories of on the job? Something cool.
I don't know about
Get
any.
the heartstrings.
Okay,
like
so
you did earlier.
the heartstrings. I don't know if I got any heartstrings, but we built it's called an LM6000 gas turbine. You know they're out at Wyadak. You know of them.
Wacky Dak.
Yep. In 2002, I was out there. No, 2000. Way back, 2000. Anyways, we had to fly that. It's a jet engine. stainless steel parts on it. We had to fly it out of there.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have no way to guide it out, so I rode that thing like a bucking bull on the crane out of that building,
Oh, yeah.
about 35 feet up in the air. That was before you could, that was when you could still do that.
I know
No
a
harness.
safety lady that would have got mad at you for that one.
Yeah.
I gotten in trouble many a times.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's it.
You got, unless you guys got any questions, I want to just, maybe James can correct me if I'm wrong. Welding competition is coming up
Yes.
this Saturday, May 7th.
May 7th.
Make sure you bring all your tools, grinders, stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. We're going to start registration at 8.
8 o'clock registration.
Registration stops at 10 a.m. So registration's done at 10 a.m. We're gonna be welding from there on out.
Yeah.
A lot of prizes, thousands of dollars in scholarships, cash.
Showed them the tables,
I showed them the tables, all the money we're giving away, all the good people. We're gonna have Outlaw Leather, Stephanie Hoffman, golly, John King.
John King, Rodney Ross.
Rodney Ross is gonna be here.
Is Back Zackle coming this year?
Back Zackle isn't coming this year, I don't think. Trying to think of everyone else.
There's so many names up there, I don't know.
Aesop, Miller, obviously, they're going to be here. Walter's going to bring their giant truck, I
You
guess.
know, Aesop and Miller wasn't even at Fab Tech in Chicago.
Really?
But
Aesop
they're gonna,
wasn't?
No. Well, maybe Aesop was, but Miller sure wasn't.
Oh,
Miller
yeah.
or Lincoln, but they're
Really?
going to be here.
Yeah, Lincoln gave out a welding machine
Oh, my
this
gosh.
year. One.
Sweet.
They're about as bad as CK. CK gave out one TIG rig. Amplified Welding, of all people,
Yeah, gave us
outdid
two.
CK.
Gave us 2, and we got to use it, and it ran.
Yeah. it was-
Awesome.
Yeah. You did a video on that the other
We
day.
did. Well, you did the video. I did
Yeah.
the acting.
They want you to see. They want to see you walk a cup on that eventually.
I'm not a welder. I just play one on TV.
Yeah. More likely, more of a part-time. I don't know, part-time movie star, full-time.
Yeah.
Who knows what else?
Movie
huh?
star.
Cool. Well, I think that's about it. So if you guys want to go to our welding competition, make sure to hit the link in the bio, fill out that application, make sure to buy your ticket. If you want to go to a welding school like this at Western Welding Academy, you want to see the unicorn every single day,
Yeah.
go to applytoweld.com.
It'll be something else when I grow a horn out of the top of my head.
Like
Whoa!
like Hellboy.
All right. Everybody calm down. Kiana about fell over, but she caught herself. She's okay.
We better call it a day if the
Probably
camera people are hurting themselves.
Camera people are about to give out.
We had a rough one. It was 4 hours long. If we hold them any longer, I don't know what they're going to do. All right, guys. Applytoweld.com. Love you. We'll see you on the
See you
next
on the
weld.
next weld.